Hi there, Virgo. This is your reading with me for Soulmates July 2020. I hope you are doing well. So we are going to take a look and see what's coming through. And also, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information will also be down below as well. They are done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is my intention items are on Etsy. So I'm wearing a few of the bracelets which I have handmade and they are on there. I'm wearing a soulmate bracelet and also this one here as well. They are all on my Etsy store for different areas of your life, you know, whether it's confidence or happiness or chakras or, you know, boosting your chakras or love, twin flame, soulmate. This one here is actually the soulmate one because we're doing the soulmate reading. And there's also intention embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, in your wallet or your purse. If you want to see the reviews to see how other people have seen results with these items, definitely do check out the Etsy store down below. All the information is always down below and yeah, it's in the description box, that's what I mean. International shipping, and let's get started. So let's see what's coming through message-wise for you, Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Page of Wands. Let me just get Page of Wands out. Page of Wands. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Your soulmate. You know, I feel like your soulmate is going to be working very, very hard, and so are you, right? So there's something here coming through in regards to finances. I feel like your soulmate might be really just trying to work as hard as they can or trying to pursue an opportunity in regards to work that it just takes up a lot of their time in July. So I feel that you might be talking to your soulmate in regards to career and talking about career related things, or you might find that they are super, super busy with that you don't really get to sort of talk to them as much or, you know, hang out with them as much because they're so, so busy. And it just seems to me like in July, their career is a big part of them, to the point where you might feel like, oh, okay, all right. I guess it's just me today, you know. It's that kind of a vibe. So even if the two of you perhaps are not on the best terms, this can be them just really having a lot more emphasis on their career and their finances. Now, on the flip side, you could be as well, right? You might really be focused in on your career, trying to progress it, or trying to really just get your head down and do it, or even manifesting career opportunities. It's a very interesting reading because it's so focused on that aspect, because I feel like your soulmate is going to be focused on that aspect. So, Queen of Swords, we've got the Page of Pentacles here. By the way, if anyone is wondering what this deck is called, it's actually called Trippin' Weight, just for those of you that are wondering, because I get a lot of questions. We've also got the Chariot here as well, let's put the Chariot right there. Two of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, which is very much so you, whether you're male or female. Remember, I read energies in tarot, not specifically genders. We've got the Four of Cups. Yeah, your soulmate's going to be quite busy, okay? If you feel rejected, I just want you to know that they're busy with other things, not other people romantically. So I feel like that's so, so important for me to mention, because I don't see, well, let me actually just pull the last card out. You know, I don't want to jinx myself. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so Ten of Pentacles here really does show that their interest still lies in you, right? 8 to the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles. The interest is in you because you also come across as the 9 of Pentacles, but they're not interested in someone else romantically. Their biggest focus right now is really those aspects in regards to their career and their finances and trying to get that done. So you may feel like they're being perhaps a little bit, what's the word? Withdrawn towards you, even though they just are trying to make sure that that aspect of their life is as balanced as possible. They just want to get themselves together, they want to feel good, they want to make sure that they don't have to worry about anything in that sense, and they just want to feel stable. That's the main thing. Alright, so I know that this is probably a soulmate reading where you're like, really, Moonlight? You're not going to tell me anything more? Well, I am, but I think that was quite important for me to mention, because you might be thinking, wow, things are really quiet between me and my soulmate in July, what's happening? You know, July is the 7th month, and 7s in tarot, traditionally they represent reflection and a lot of thought. So that's something that I've been thinking about for, a while, and, in July they want to be really focusing on that element and that aspect of things. Now, the 2 pages here also show that, you can get communication from your soulmate, but it's going to be sort of lower level. It might not be anything, drastic or anything that's like really like, whoa, out of the world, miraculous. You may not feel like it's miraculous, because that's, them really, again, especially with the 6 of Swords, they're focusing on other elements, other aspects, and they're putting much more of their energy and their time into that than they are necessarily into this. That's not to say that they won't put more energy into this going forward, but July here is much more of an energy where they are dedicated to their career. And on the flip side, you can be as well. What I would say is, hold to your own, be you, do you, focus on you. It's the best way to go about things, right? Because you've got some worth and value, and this person hasn't necessarily like completely run away from you. It shows this rejection towards you, but again, that's because they're putting their energy more so towards their career, which, to be honest, it doesn't show that they're running away to someone else, right? It's one of those things. So that's what we see, especially with the 10 of Pentacles. It still shows that they really like you and they do consider you, but they also are very considerate of their future and their finances and their career. That's what we've got. It is what we've got. It's what we have on the cards. So the 2 of Pentacles still shows that yes, there can be communication. There is a sense of teamwork and collaboration. They will at least try to do something, right? But it may not be the most progressive. It may feel like, okay, this month they haven't really put in as much as usual, but I feel like that's what we're seeing on the reading, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes space and time can also make things grow fonder. Things grow fonder. The heart grow fonder. There we go. Absence, distance, space, withdrawn energy can make the heart grow fonder, and it is a vibe and an energy that I'm picking up on. I don't necessarily believe that this is something to be extremely or exceptionally worried about. I know that it can feel that way, but I don't feel that it's necessary to be worried in regards to that. So yes, that is what we've got in terms of that. I know it's it's one of those things, but I see here that very much so on the flip side, if you really put energy into yourself, you focus on you, you do you, and really just put your energy in a place that makes you feel good as well, it does more for you, right? It just sort of allows the connection to go sort of in parallel, and so when they feel better, when they've got things balanced and figured out, they'll be back on the track again, or back on the road again, or they'll be in your lane and you'll be in your lane, but it will just be much more synchronized between the 2 of you. You've got that yin and yang energy as well. So they're doing this for their future because they want to have, stability, as many of us do. They just want to get themselves together. So yeah, this is a reading. I know it's a little bit of a strange one, in all honesty, but it ended up being more of a finance reading. But you know what? Sometimes what happens is people focus on different aspects of their life, and sometimes people get, much more swayed by those things as well, and it sort of takes up more of the energy. So I'm not surprised. Well, I am, but I'm also not, if that makes sense. It's sort of like a thing. So that is your reading, Virgo. So I don't know what more I can really say about this, except for the fact that, do you, be you. You don't have to change yourself. You will get some form of communication. Something is going to come through, especially with the pages, but not something extremely dramatic or drastic. This person hasn't run away from you, but it does show that there is this energy of them being very much so focused more so on their career and their finances. Alright, so this is your reading. I hope this gives you tons of clarity, information and knowledge. Definitely do take care of yourself. Stay safe. If you would like to, check out the description box below, feel free to do so. Information for private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course the intention items is very much so on there. So definitely do check all of that out if you're interested. It's all there, and I hope you have as I mentioned, a wonderful day or night. And yeah, remember, put yourself first. That's the most important thing, right? Put yourself first, and just know that this is also a normal part of most relationships where, you know, 1 month it could be a little bit sort of, you know, withdrawn a little bit, and then another month could be great. You know, no relationship is 100% constantly, right? So it's just something to keep in mind. Bye, Virgo.